guess we're gonna make today video day. Wednesday hump day will be video day. Hello, and welcome. I told you I was gonna do a double upload. Your girl is back. Excuse me, trying to get this chair situated. I'm back with another video here on All Talk on YouTube. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Mine started off bad, but hey, I'm doing a little better. Anyway, we are back to the main video that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to share before I got interrupted by some weirdo talking about some hoax and all this other stupid junk. Check that video out. Just got done uploading it. Okay. This happened out of Atlanta. This story is coming out of Atlanta. This happened on Friday. The report, uh, the story is coming from santarose.com, and it's about a 26-year-old girl. Let's get into the story. This story here is talking about possible eyewitnesses that wanted for questioning. So let's get to the story where it focused more on her. So this 26-year-old Tanasia Conwell's mother said she has no idea what her daughter was doing at the recording studio where she was killed. I'm sorry, I skipped a whole top sentence there. Excuse me, you all. When she left, I thought she was going to prepare the kids for the next day. Arkevia Conwell said, thinking her daughter was headed to work at Amazon later on Friday night. That moment would be the last time she saw her daughter alive. My daughter is 26 years old. She just moved into a new apartment. She just got a brand new car. All she wanted to do was take care of her kids and watch them grow, Conwell said. According to East Point police, Tanisha was shot around 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. Friday night at a recording studio on Nabell Avenue. On Tuesday, police released photos and said they want to talk to three people who may have witnessed the shooting. These three guys right here, all of them look young. All of them look young, and you know the rest. Her mom said Tanisha, three children witnessed the shooting, and her 5-year-old son. This is where the sad part kicks in. Kanai was the first to call someone to alert them something was wrong. Conwell said he told his dad that a boy had shot his mom. She added, his father called me, and when I called my daughter, I never got an answer, and that's not like her. As Conwell grieves, she worries too about how the kids have been traumatized. Yes, that is so true. Um, they witnessed their mother getting killed. I have a friend uh, that happened to. I'll tell you all about that after I'm done reading this. When you have a 3-year old cry in her sleep, when you have a 5 and 7-year old who toss and turn in the night, having bad dreams, there is something that no one. That's something. There is something. Well, it should be that no one should have to go through, she said. Her family is now desperate to have the killer caught. I know God is going to see that justice is done, said Felicia Thomas, Tanisha's grandmother. Meanwhile, 5-year-old Kanai told 11 Alive, she loved me and my brother and sisters, and I miss her so much. Of course, as always, I will be showing you all the video at the end, so stick around. Three teenagers wanted for questioning and deadly shooting of a mother at recording studio. Um, East Point, Georgia police released surveillance images of three teenagers wanted for questioning in the deadly shooting of a woman outside a recording studio on Friday night. Police believe three people in the surveillance photos may have witnessed the shooting. Tanisha Conwell, 26, was shot in front of her three children in at a recording studio off of Nabell Avenue. Fox 5 News reports. She later died at a local hospital. Her family is not sure why she was at the recording studio. Now this is where I wanted to make this um, video and my commentary about. Like I said, I have a friend, my best friend, witnessed her mother get gunned down by. I'm not reading the rest because it's the same as the other. I would her witness she witnessed I'm sorry. She witnessed her mother being gunned down, and to this day it is traumatizing to her. And people, she's 37 years old. She's a year older than me. Yeah. 37 years old, and she's still traumatized by it. She's the oldest out of her sisters and out of her sister and her brother. And Um, actually, I am somewhat some kin to the guy. It isn't that crazy. Um, he came in, just killed her right in front of the kids, and thank God my friend, I think my friend was maybe around 11 or 12 at the moment, at the time. I'm sorry, and she took them and ran. Well, I'm sorry, her mother took them and put them in the closet. She hid them in the closet. And after she did that, she came out and he gunned her down. And my friend witnessed this while in the closet. You know, so it's traumatizing. The kids will need therapy, so please, 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 Black folks, get into therapy, mental therapy, physical therapy, all kind of therapy. It helps. Physical sickness, mental sickness, and physical sickness is no different. There's trust me, I know there is no difference between the two. Um, Here's my thing about this story. Now, I'm hard on, really, really tough on young mothers because I was a young mother. Pretty much all Black women are young mothers. We get pregnant in high school, or we get pregnant as soon as we come up out of that mug. We get pregnant young. It's nature, okay? It's a part of life. If you know your Bible, Mary had Jesus at the age of 14. So hey, that's nothing, it's there's no problem in that. The problem is having kids out of wedlock. That's another story anyway. My problem is her mother is stating that she don't know why her daughter was at the studio. And that's where the big question mark comes in. Why she was at the studio, and why her kids was with her at the studio. Like, we all know how the hip hop community is. We know how these guys get down. Majority majority of the stuff that goes on in the studio is smoking weed and hoes there, and possibly sex. So why are you at the studio and why the kids are there? Now, I'm not gonna, you know, shame, or I'm not here to do that. But that is a big question. Even her mother is asking that. Like, why were you at the studio? And why the kids were there? But the bigger question is this. Now, because I thought about all that, but then the story says that the child called for help. Um, why is the kid calling for help? So it wasn't nobody at the studio? I know it was somebody at that studio. This is a studio. And she went, this was around 6. So I'm pretty sure that studio was open for business. Because who knows why she was there? She was probably there to meet, hook up with a friend. You know how we girls are. Girl, I'm at the studio with such and such. Come by. All right, I'm on my way. You know how we are. That's us. So she probably went there for a friend, thinking she's just gonna stop in and dip out. Didn't know this would be her last place here on earth. Wherever you be at when you die, that's your last place there on earth. But my thing is, why did a child call for help? Why wasn't there were no adults there to call for help? Call 911. So you mean to tell me that this 5-year old had the smarts, the brilliance, the brilliancy, that's a word, to call for help when his mom got shot, but everybody at the studios what? Don't know? That's the big thing that stuck out to me. Because I know it was somebody there. That's why we got these possible eyewitnesses. These 3 guys here. I'm sure they was at the studio too, or getting ready to come to the studio. Why don't we call for help when someone needs it? This makes like the second or third video or story I have seen with someone getting gunned down and nobody calls for help. Nobody. They just, hey, ain't that person bleeding on the ground? Oh, he shot. All right, well, let me go ahead and get my stuff. I got to get my groceries and go back home. That's how we are. Like, so don't no one know to call for help? Nobody. Did you all see the story about the young man out of Atlanta just gunned down a security guard and walk the hell off? And everybody else sees the man and walk the hell off. I'm like, when is someone gonna call for 911? It's an older story, so I'm gonna have to scroll back a little bit. Like, what is this about us not calling now? You know, when you call 911, you're not calling the police, right? You're calling the ambulance. I mean, you're calling the police, especially if they did, but make forth the effort to call somebody. That's what I was saying about the child. The child knew better enough to call somebody. Somebody old enough was around this girl to say, hey, let me call 911. Let me tell you something. If I found out her friend was at the studio, like I said, she probably went there because her friend was there and her friend said, come on to the studio. I'm at the studio. And she was like, okay, I'm coming. I'll be there. Let me find out that her friend was at the studio and she ain't called 911. That ain't your friend. That ain't. I tell my daughter all the time. You have to be very very wise when choosing friends because they're gonna change. They're middle school, elementary, high school. Your friends gonna change and different. You're gonna meet new people as you're going through school. So you may meet new friends. So weave out the good friends between the bad friends. That's what you have to do. That's what I did. And it worked because I got the best of friends. The best of friends. But my thing is this, I don't get it. How in the heck a child call for help and not nobody else? I didn't even care about, I mean, I cared about the story because this is a young girl that got killed. She got killed, 26 years old. Come on. But the bigger thing here is, didn't nobody call for help. But her child, her 5-year-old child. A 5-year-old know to call 911 and not us. Not us big grown people pretending to be grown anyway. Because it looks like it was just a bunch of kids, younger adults at the studio. That's what it looked like. Especially from the eyewitnesses. These guys look very, very young. There are no arrests. No arrests have been made at this time. I am keeping up with this story though, because hey, I want to see who did it. I want to see who did it, and I want to know why. Why did you take this young child's life? Why? Like her mother said, all she wanted to do was raise her kids. Just got a new car, just got a new apartment. She was moving in the right direction. She was moving in the right direction. Unlike the girl that fed her baby alcohol that I did in the previous video. This one, the only little mistake she did was I wouldn't never take my child to no studio. No, I wouldn't go to a studio. But that's just me. Like I said, I know how our community is, and we will shoot anywhere. We will shoot at a 2-year-old's birthday party. So, to be wise, to think for your child's sake, I wouldn't take them to the studio. So, to see their mother die, that will stick with them for the rest of their life. Sad. This is sad. And it's even worse that she was moving in the right direction. It looked like she was trying to get her life going in the right direction by having a job, by having her own place. What 26-year-old with 3 kids and got their own place? Some of them still living with their mama. Come on now. Be real now. Let's be honest with ourselves. Still living with mama. But she was moving in the right direction, and this happened. And whoever did that bullet was meant for her. Meaning they meant to shoot her, because from the reports, no one else got shot, no one else got killed, just her. That's why I said it was there. Obviously, it was some other folks there because they're here are eyewitnesses. Obviously, so whoever did it meant to do this. I hope it wasn't no ex. I hope, you got to look at the baby daddies. You gotta, in this situation, you gotta look at the baby daddies. Got to. Or baby daddy. I don't mean to, I don't mean to say she got multiple fathers, but because, she could have them all one. So in this situation, you got to look at the kid's father. Who did this and why? We can't talk out our black people. We can't talk out our feelings this day and age. We can't. I guess we can't in this day and age. I guess not. But we got to do better as a community because our kids are lost. They're lost. And that's what we need to do. We need to focus on teaching them, teaching the children. They are the future, man. We don't need any more kids dying at the hands of gun violence. And it's way too much. It's way too much. But that's my story, you guys. That's my commentary. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe to help grow the channel. Like I said, I'll be keeping you all updated on this story because no one has been arrested. They just want to question these 3 guys on possibly witnessing the murder. So no arrest has been made at the moment. So I will keep you all posted and we'll make another video about it. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great week. And I will be uploading. Like I said, I'll keep you all updated on this story here. Sorry to go back to the screen. Editing software. I will keep you all updated on this story here. So if an arrest will be made, let's say tomorrow or today, I will make a video. If not, you will all see me probably next week, probably same day next week. I'm trying to get a YouTube loading schedule here, so bear with me on that. So until then, this is your girl. I don't know what my child doing. She's banging in her room back there. This is your girl. Hope you all have a great day. Like I said, like, share, subscribe to help the channel. And I will see you on the next video.